Welcome back, gentlemen. Hope we're all having a fantastic day. I'm out here on a walk in Mother Nature. Absolutely beautiful. Just taking a seat to talk to you guys about social media. So for me, social media has been sort of this blockage in my life. And by blockage, I mean brain blockage. It really brings about this sort of brain fog in my head when I have all these apps on my phone: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. You always have this source of dopamine from all these likes and all these retweets, and everyone's seeing your pictures, and then you going on the social media and looking at all these pictures of people on vacations, or all these pictures of women adorned with makeup and revealing clothes, seeking the validation of thirsty simps, and the simps actually giving it to them in their comments. And you have people just sharing every little thing in their lives that they had for every meal, every little thing with their friends. And don't even get me started on TikTok, but this is all stuff you know. Most of you already know this. So what am I saying that's new? Nothing. But what I will tell you is you need to get off of it or minimize it in your life. You can't have this sort of always on type of mind where you're always, or always off type of mind where you're always sort of seeking other people's validation through every little thing. It's time to go ahead and try minimizing it in your life. Deactivate, delete the app, whatever it is that works for you. And this will work wonders in your life. I know a guy who's literally always, and I mean always, comparing himself to others, and sometimes to even me. I'm not that great of a person, but he's always comparing himself to other people. And coincidentally, he's always on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, TikTok, and all this stuff. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I think it's all about using it as a tool, not as something, not as a crutch where you're always, that was a bee, that was a very nice bee, but not as something where you're always going on whenever you're bored. If you're bored, do something else. Go do a hobby, or meditate, or read, or work out, or exercise. Anything else. Just don't fap though. And that actually brings me to my next point. When you're on these social media platforms, you're also feeding into your desires. You can literally look at anything you want on these platforms typically. And it's not good. We as human beings were not meant to know what everyone's doing all the time. Especially since we were meant to work together in communities. But I don't think that's what social media allows. So don't minimize your social media. It's not that hard. At first it will be if you're especially addicted to it, but try it one step at a time. See what works, see what doesn't work. Stop giving people attention on social media. And listen, you're gonna make excuses. You're gonna say that I need to keep in touch with family and friends. If you want to keep in touch with family and friends, you can get their phone number, or you should already have their phone number if you're actually family or friends with them, and keep in contact there. Maybe call them, text them what's going on. If when you go off of social media, people, or rather, people disappear from your life, then that means that you weren't really that attached to them in the first place. You don't need to see what people from your high school or people you know from like 10 years ago are doing all the time. It's not how we're meant to work. And when I removed my social medias when I was a senior in high school, right after I graduated, contact was lost or not even kept between many people. And this is simply because that they, whoever it is, wasn't exactly someone you were really a friend of, or you were more just there. So bottom line is, take a break from social media, deactivate, delete, whatever works for you. Try it out, see what sticks. And for me personally, what worked was I deactivated my Instagrams and I deactivated my Facebook. And Twitter was still there, but I barely log into that now. And what else is there? Snapchat, which I usually log into once in the morning and then once at night, and then that's it. So try it out, see what works, and let me know what your results are. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Stop feeding into people's validation. Work for yourself. Stop wasting your time and your life looking at what other people are doing. Start doing stuff yourself, and you'll also find out who is a friend of yours, who people consider you as a friend, which people. And in the process, you'll also be having a lot more time, because when I got off social media, I found myself with a lot, and I mean a lot more time. It was really, really eye-opening to me. And whenever I'd see people and they'd greet me, they'd say, "Hey, how have you been? I haven't seen you in so long," and all this stuff. And then they'd say, "I haven't seen you on this app or this social media." And I would tell them, "Yeah, I was taking a break from it. I haven't been on it in a while." And they'd say, "Oh, it's crazy how you can completely disappear from not using social media." And that was a pretty stupid thing to say in my opinion, because people don't just disappear. People work on their own lives. People are busy. And if you really want to keep in contact with that person, you can go ahead and text them or call them or arrange a meetup. So that's something eye-opening that I thought I'd share. So yeah, guys, bottom line, don't waste your time on social media on other people's lives. This is Coach Rex signing out. Let me know if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. And let me know how you use social media. Peace.